All right, so Robert, I'm going to start with you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the thing that he invokes, the fight that the rock battle that you got into, what was that called again?
Sigintagag. Yeah.
Okay, tell me about shooting that because it looked exhausting.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was really, really, really fun. And there was all kinds of different elements to that. You know, there's the scale work in particular. You know, everything had to be done in different ways. They had to bring people who matched my world and people who matched Owain's world in. So we were doing it. We were shooting it together and then separately. It was a whole complicated thing. But what's so great about the scale stuff is that whenever they can, they will give you some, and other people here can speak to this, they'll give you practical things that you can actually work with. So green screen and things like that are things that we use when we have to, as opposed to things that we're relying heavily on, which was, as an actor, is a joy.
So what were you actually swinging at?
What were we swinging at?
Yeah, because the rock breaking.
Yeah.
What were you swinging at?
Practically, you mean?
Yeah.
Rocks that would break when you hit
As opposed to what wouldn't.
made a special, made a special way so we could break them.
Okay.
I don't know the materials.
No. I was just wondering what you were hitting because it looked difficult. Obviously, it's a battle to exhaustion and surrender.
Yes.
So,
but that is a good example of how often they tried to do something practical for us, so that there was something actually there for Rob and Owain to hit, as opposed to just air.
Yeah, and I had a smaller rock, and he had a bigger rock, and things like that.
That scene is so fun. Okay, so he's trying to forge this thing with the dwarves, with Durin, to help Celebrimbor's. I'm trying. Celebrimbor's plans. But do you think he has sort of, because of his ambition, that he's sort of hoping to have more happen between the elves and the dwarves? Like,
I think he hopes so, and I think that's one of the interesting things about Elrond, that friendship and duty is a big thing for him, and when one can feed into the other, it's perfect for him, and he loves Durin, and so his idea is, why not? It would be great, I'm where I am in Lindon, he's in the, rising up in Khazad Dûm.
Yeah.
And so it would be great if there was a partnership there because, selfishly Durin, but also for the world and for elves and dwarves, why not?
So Durin and Elrond, Disa really makes that happen. Why is she able to sort of help him overcome the pain that he feels that his friend has ignored him for 20 years.
Yeah. I think she knows the hot-headedness of Durin, and she knows what's best for me. She knows what's best for our family. And so she, I hate the expression, but she wears the trousers in the relationship. And
it's a great expression. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, well, okay, yeah. I think she strives to do things for the best, and me and Elrond becoming friends again is a good thing. Or is it?
So tell me a little bit about the scene where you two are breaking rocks. I understand there were some sort of rock things that you got to break. That's what I was told by Robert. So
yeah, they were. I mean, the props department were incredible. To because these rocks were actually breaking in front of my eyes, and I don't have the strength of a dwarf in reality, believe it or not. and yeah, they just really everything that was on the set was difficult to we played a game of trying to figure out if it was a real rock or a fake rock.
Yeah.
And we actually literally had to touch it just to go, it's fake. It's fake. Oh my God, that's fake. And everything around you is just so Middle Earth. And yeah, it was very humbling to kind of be a part of that set. And there was one particular moment when Rob was stood in the middle of this, whilst we were shooting that scene, he was stood, and he was really tall. He was stood on a box.
Yeah.
And there were about 50 dwarfs all around him, all dressed up, but they were really getting into the party. It was brilliant. And then we were just waiting for the setups to kind of change, and I was just looking at my mate Rob and just going, oh my God, I'm in Lord of the Rings. It was just incredible. It was a beautiful moment.
Yeah.
Loved it.